First off, what a turnout. How wild is this, huh? Are there any questions? Go on. Yes, you in the back.
I'm sure we'd all like to know what you plan to do with us and this city.
Good, I'm glad you asked that. Imagine the most horrible, terrifying, evil thing you can possibly think of. And multiply it by 6! In the meantime, I want you to carry on with the dreary, normal things you normal people do. Let's just have fun with this, come on. And I will get back to you. Now slam the door really hard.
Yup, boys, that is right. After a couple months, Splitgate 2 is going straight back to beta. The developers are just like, you know what? Actually, we're not ready. Time to ignore everything we just launched. After 2 months of mixed reviews and ever so declining player numbers, they decided that, well, they launched too early and we didn't hit our vision with the game, so we're gonna fix it by returning to beta until later. We heard your feedback, and we agree with you. We launched too early. We had ambitious goals with Splitgate 2, and in our excitement to share with you, we bit off more than we could chew. We rushed certain features, made some boneheaded mistakes, and most importantly, we didn't give you the polished portal-filled mayhem you fell in love with. Man, what's with this corporate-filled word salad that is saying nothing? This addresses absolutely nothing. We had ambitious goals, guys. We bit off way more than we can chew. Like, which goals are ambitious? The Battle Royale mode? The monetization system? What are you talking about? And all this bullshit about we launched too early. There's no evidence the game was unplayable too early. I guarantee I am not wrong about this. If the launch day numbers were strong, and to this day they were still strong now, they wouldn't claim it was too early. This is just a crazy retroactive spin because the numbers are just terrible. I also wish they would explain what they mean when, like, why they launched early. Was it, like, pressure? Did they thought it was perfect? Was it the Summer Game Fest hype? Was it, like, money type of thing? I don't know. Like, I just want an explanation. Sorry, guys. We just made it some boneheaded mistakes. Like, we're human. We goofed. It's just, it happens. Again, though, I'll ask, what mistakes? Was it the monetization, removing the classic Portal gameplay? Was it the Battle Royale? I don't understand. This post addresses nothing. So we're going back to beta. We'll be heads down until early next year, rebuilding major parts of the game to capture the spirit of what made Splitgate special. That means reworking progression from the ground up, adding more portals, simplifying monetization, refocusing on classic game modes you've been asking for, and more, which we're gonna share soon. Yeah, we're calling it a beta now because it flopped. We're scrambling to undo all the damage, fixing progression that nobody cared about, throwing portals on maps that shouldn't have even been taken away in the first place. I don't want to go through their whole post because I'm not even joking. It doesn't address anything. It's just weird apologies, and we need your help. You guys should tell us what to do. So, to recap, Splitgate 1 drops in 2019, Bleeds Player shuts down in 2025, Splitgate 2 drops in 2025, Make FPS Great Again, sucks ass, unlaunches, relaunch in 2026, waited 6 years, now waiting again. Sound strategy? The face you make when you apologize to appease the modern audience and your game drops to 5k players. After caving to the woke hat offended crowd, it seems that Splitgate 2 has FAFO'd. Stellar Blade laughs in Korean. Never bowed to Western press or modern sensibilities. Hits 170k plus a year later on PC. Okay, Mr. Grums, is his apology that bad?
Hey guys, it's Ian. You're probably tired of seeing my face by now, but I promise this message is going to be a little bit different than the previous ones. So I've got a lot of questions about what's up with the hat, why'd you wear it, what was the intent, and I want to start by explaining myself. It is really freaking hard as an independent studio to break through the noise.
Okay, fair enough, but when independent studios do break through the noise, why do they break through the noise?
You go to these award shows. We saw it at TGA's. We had this great trailer, and there's 50 other great trailers, and didn't really have an impact. And so at our biggest stage, coming out of beta, we needed something to grab attention. And the honest truth is, we tried to think of something, and this is what we came up with.
Look, man, it's not the mega hat that people mad about. It's the fact that you didn't deliver on what the mega hat says.
We did not intend for this to be taken in any political way whatsoever. And I'm not an idiot. Like, obviously, I knew there would be some level of controversy.
Wait, so you knew that this would be political, but you didn't intend it to be political? That doesn't matter.
But we really saw this as a meme that was kind of stating our truth.
Most rational people saw it as a meme, man. You don't have to worry about the politically crazy people.
Which is, we do want to improve this genre. We are disappointed with the state of the genre.
So is everybody else, and that's why they got mad you're wearing the MAGA hat, because you're lying on stage. You're saying the same thing as us, but you're working and delivering the exact opposite.
And so we took it as a meme that we thought would not be nearly as received the way it was, negatively received as the way it was.
It's not the negativity because of the hat, it's because of you guys.
And so I want to apologize. And genuinely, you can pretend, you don't have to believe me. But the truth is I am sorry. And the reason I'm sorry is because of what this has done to the community.
Yes, when I apologize, I don't apologize because I regret what I do or I regret what I say. It's because of what it's caused. That's why I'm sorry.
The most important thing to me right now is I want to have an amazing community. That is the reason that I built 1047. That's the reason I love my job, is because I wake up every day. I have friends in the community, Mikavelli, Tovar, all these great people who I play games with, who I get their feedback, I talk to them. I mean, these are the people who got us through the dark times. And I hate seeing division. And that's what I'm seeing right now on both sides. There's division in the community. And for that, I am truly sorry. And again, I'll reiterate, I do stand by the intent of this, which is, the intent truly is, take it at face value. We do want to improve this genre. We do feel that the genre is in a bad state.
Yeah, thanks for that. The rest of his apology is just him. I'm sorry for what it's caused in the community, and we didn't mean this, but I still stand by my statement, which is all garbage, blah, 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 blah. But let's go back to Grums' tweet. It's so weird how some people are saying Splitgate 2 failed because of Nick's apology over his hat. Like, yeah, surely that's why the player base collapsed. Like, come on. Like, was the hat cringe? Sure. Was it stupid? Yeah. Is his apology awkward and doesn't make any sense? Also, yes. But that's not what killed Splitgate 2. It was that it wasn't fun. It didn't have anything to latch onto. I'm not even joking. This game has zero soul. It is just so shallow, no identity, and it's just a live service cash shop. People are gonna bounce. I don't understand why it's so hard to see. A game like classic Halo gave you weapon masteries, ranked ladders, new armor unlocks. It had a campaign. There was challenge rewards. If you played Halo 3 and you seen somebody with the recon helmet, you would shit your pants. Even Call of Duty had zombies, a campaign, camo grinds, daily challenges, prestige systems, weapon unlocks. There was an identity and a loop. This was prime first-person shooter gaming. This is what Nick references every time he wears that dumbass hat. And guess what does Splitgate 2 have? Well, it has store cosmetics and a battle pass, and I think you can get like XP bonuses from the battle pass or some garbage. That's that's what most people consider the reasons as to why Call of Duty and Halo suck right now. Just think for a minute, just sit down and think for a second what made everybody fall in love with these past games. And Splitgate 2 has literally nothing of it, like 0%. And it's just so, in Splitgate 2, you're just a guy in a weird helmet in space. There's no context, no voice lines, no factions, no lore, nothing. Just you're here, put your portal down, and shoot that fucking guy. In Halo, you're a Spartan. In Call of Duty, you're a soldier in a world. There's a tone, there's a reason to be there. You feel like a part of something. Splitgate 2 is just like, yeah, faceless character. There's just no foundation, man. This shit feels like it was just made in a lab, just checking boxes. Paying streamers millions of dollars to play your game isn't gonna work because it has no heart, no soul. It'll be interesting to see what this game comes up with, because if they don't do something real and something big, this is never gonna succeed the way it is. Sorry, Mr. Grums, but not everything is always political and has something to do with the woke crowd. Maybe the game just fucking sucks, and they didn't do a good job. Every time I see a game fail, it's getting kind of fucking annoying. Every single time I see a game fail, This guy and so many others bring up Stellar Blade. Well, Stellar Blade did great. Think of Stellar Blade. They didn't appeal to this. Stellar Blade isn't perfect. You gotta be like Stellar Blade. For some reason, these people can't think of any other game that did successful. It's always back to that one. Come on, Nick. You don't gotta work on how shit your game is and how unfair and unethical your store is. You gotta just work on your game not being woke, Nick. You gotta stop being woke and appealing to these guys. I don't want to sit here and talk about this political garbage. I've already talked about it plenty enough. It's so simple. Just make a game that people like. Give it a good progression system. Give it identity. Give it heart. Give people something they can invest in and they can relate with. Not just this fucking treadmill free-to-play garbage. Anyway, I just wanted to show what's going on because I'm so annoyed of seeing people misconstrued and cop out all these dumb reasons as to why the game sucks, when in reality, the game just fucking sucks and it needs to be completely overhauled. I appreciate you listening to me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if I'm completely wrong, if this is the best game ever, and just don't even listen to me if you're having a good time. Anyway, I'll see you later.